everybody, welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. Sorry, we're a couple minutes late. Grim got me distracted.
Yeah,
with
that's
something.
my fault. That's my fault. I apologize.
I was sitting ready to go. The girl's like, "Hey, how about this?" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
I got a little distracted right before the
that's my
stream
fault.
started. So I was sitting there like, But anyway, welcome to the lunch stream, everybody, where we hang out with you wonderful, amazing people and talk Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We got a lot of great stuff for you guys today. As always, as is tradition, it's a great day in Canada and then therefore the world. And we are going to be doing like we always do. We're going to do a roster review, right? I will suffer through the mod depression. It's what we do here at RSG. I suffer horribly through mod depression. And then we'll get your questions. Oh, before we get your questions, we'll set up my GSC defense. It's pretty much the same thing that I've been putting down. It's working. We're winning. You know, I mean, so yeah, so we'll set it real quick. And you guys always like to see the defense I'm using, give you some ideas for what you're going to use and stuff. So we will do that as well. And I'm pretty much going to keep the same defense I've been running. So we'll keep going on our path to Cabber. And then tomorrow we'll have our first match of the second round. There we go. But glad to have you guys here. If you're new to the channel and wondering what this is, it's just nonsense. We're just here to have fun and entertain you guys. And so some of the other things that are important, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. We're climbing up that up to that 10K mark. That's my new goal. If you haven't already, give the thumbs up on the video. It really does help us with the algorithm and getting our video and content out there to other people. Spread the word about RSG. And then last but not least, say hi in chat. We like to shout out everybody in the chat every time we stream as much as we can. Sometimes we try to get in touch with all the names, but sometimes we may miss one or two. But it doesn't matter. If you come here all the time, you are going to get your name shouted out, and we are going to say hi to you. And we like to greet everybody as they come in. And if you want to say hi to everybody else in the chat, please do. You have all kinds of fun emojis and things that you can put into the chat. There's super chat if you want to donate and say something funny. We got sound bits from Streamlabs and Twitch that'll pop up on the stream that you can donate and have fun with during the lunch stream. So yeah, there you go. So glad to guys have you guys on this hump day. Had to get it out of the way. Joining me is Grim the Mechanic, who made me late because he side-distracted me at the last minute.
Spent too much time with Finn doing the, hey, Ranger, guess what? 5 minutes before the stream. I'm sorry.
Not even that. It was like 2 minutes before the stream. I'm like, what the?
Oh, 2 minutes, sorry.
So get your questions in. We'll get those scooped up here in a little bit. And we'll say hi to you guys here in a minute or two. We're giving everybody a little time to get in here. And we will say hi to you guys in here in a second. But first, I think we should suffer through some mod depression. That's right. If you guys have never seen this before, you know the deal. It is that time that Ranger J, 1999, being the brainless mongrel idiot that he is, just thinks that he can actually roll mods on the lunch stream. He rolls mods all the time and hits plus 20 mods. You can check my GG page. I have a shit ton of them. But when it comes to the lunch stream, I have the worst luck. Out of the thousands and thousands and thousands of mods I've rolled, I've only hit 2. Not 200, 2 that have gone over 20. So we continue the trend of misery and sorrow. So we'll sort these by speed, and then we will roll them. All right, let me sell some of the crap here that I pulled earlier, because I'm not going to roll it because they're 4 dot or lower, and they suck. All right, let's get to it. Let's go by any mods. Let's see here. Okay, there's a purple one. Let's see if we can get anything on this. Nope. Started off the mod depression well by not hitting a damn thing. Did I have any gold mods? I didn't go back and check. Ah, there is one. What does it have? Ooh, it has 4 speed. All right, we're going to go for a big roll here. Let's see if we can get a big roll on the speed. I'd like to get 4 6s. That would be great.
Come on. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
That would be great. Nope, not a damn hit. Not a goddamn hit of any speed whatsoever. Oh boy, the depression is strong today. Holy smokes, Jesus. Grim, it's just starting off clean. We're starting off clean and miserable. I like it. It's just no fooling around. All right, we got a nice triangle here. It's crit chance with 5 speed showing. Let's roll it to 12 because it's showing speed and see what we get. Well, it didn't hit speed, but it's still green, and it's not bad. Could be worse. It is showing defense now, so we'll upgrade that, and then maybe we'll do something with it later on. All right, next one we're only going to roll the 9 because there's no speed showing. We want to see if we got one of those stats. Okay, 3. If it doesn't hit, I don't know about this one. Nope, didn't hit. Even if it hits, it goes to 9. Yeah, that's crap. What's the other stats? Oh yeah, that's gotta go. And do I have a gray? We have a bunch of grays. Let's see if we get anything of value here. Anything 5 speed is what I need. I don't have room for anything else. I have plenty of 4 speed mods that I don't. I just have to go back and slice. So I'm looking for anything with 5. So far, nothing. Boy, this has been a spectacularly depressing day, Grim. I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I don't usually roll this shitty, but it's pretty shitty.
Maybe a word of wisdom from Sweary Daughter might help.
What? No.
Right, Mike?
No, that would not help. What do you mean?
She's fast to kip, mate.
She's what?
Okay.
She's what?
She's fast to kip. She's asleep.
Oh.
Actually, no, I lie. She may have stirred now. I don't know.
We don't speak English here. We speak American English here, mate.
It's okay, I can translate. You just got to say what, and I'll think about what you said or what I said, how that could possibly be misinterpreted or just plain old not understood.
Right.
And I will endeavour to adjust.
All right.
How you doing? Happy Ian McShane Day.
Why are we? I didn't know he had a day. Great actor.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Yeah.
Great.
He has Wednesday.
Oh.
You never seen Gods of America?
I've seen all kinds of movies with Ian McShane. I didn't know that.
No, it's a series. That was a wicked one. Gods of America. It's all about the old gods and the new gods. New gods being like commercialism and stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, internet. It's pretty wicked.
Okay.
And Ian McShane plays Woden. Odin.
Well,
Wednesday. I got there.
So anyway, Mike's here. Michael W. Huntington III from the House of Gaming from Her Royal Majesty's service. Oh, goody. So we have Mike, we got Grim, we got me. I just suffered mod depression and got royally just my ass kicked. I don't know how else to put it. That was rough. We got some mods, maybe some potential. We had a +5 speed, but that's about it. Boy, I tell you, we're sucking today, folks. All right, let's say hi to all the boys and girls in the TV land out there on this hump day. Let's get it started. We got Yuta here, says happy hump day, everyone. Hope all is well. Same to you, my friend. Bad Rungus says fastest day of the hump to all you skewed ones. Yes, indeed. Oliver Hideoff says, hey, I think it could be Hideoff. ID off. Heat off. I think it's heat off. I can't tell if there's an L there. Heat off. Boy, when the D and the L's next to you in the print small. It's like, hey, look at this again. But Oliver, we're glad to have you here, my friend. Darth Vader 87 says, hello. Hello, Darth Vader 87. Dr. Feelgood's here. He's the one that makes you feel all right. He says, good afternoon, everyone. He's got the emojis going. Very nicely done, Dr. Feelgood. Nobunaga says, aloha. Aloha to you, my friend. Nathan H says, hello there, skewers. Pickle time. It sure is. He says, it is nice to be here early for once. Well, we're glad to have you here early for once, Nathan H. Now, Robert Johnson says, hey, everyone. Gap P says, hey, RSG peeps. Happy hump day to all. It's all hot and blighty today, so gotta be hanging out with my pickle out. Well, make sure your pickle doesn't get sunburned. Make sure you use protection and sunscreen. Ronan Zai says, oh no, it's problematic. Glad to have you here, Ronan. What else? 3 says, happy late taco hump day. Yes, it's hump day. It's not taco. What else? It's just a confused young person that gets his days mixed up. Han Cello says, ah. That's all he said. Just, ah. Revenator with the wave. Ah, he's here. Revenator. He's here to kill us all. Ah. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello, Foreigner. Waffle Dom says, good morning, skewers. Good morning to you. Lord Megatron with all the Decepticons says, good morning to RSG. Very nicely done, sir. And then Oliver says, good evening from Germany. Well, we're very good to have you here, Oliver. When we see someone from Germany, we have to use these strange sexual German accents to say hello to you. Guten Tag. Torrin Jack says, what's up, RSG? What's going on, TJ? Bill Butler says, hope everyone's having a great day. Same to you, Bill. Hope it's going well. Nathan H says, I would say no whammies, but it's a waste of time. He just really isn't. And then Bad Rongo is wishing for defense. Good job, Bad Rongo. That's why you're at the bottom of the list. At the bottom. Sabot33's here. Says, come on, accuracy. Well, we didn't even get that right. Snoochie Poochies says, Snoogans. Happy Wednesday, all. Damn right. Let's see here. A poo stain with poo. Fantastic. A poo stain just greeted us with a happy smiling poo emoji. Fantastic. Hey, Grim. He called the shit poo. Sty's here. He says pickles. That's all you have to say, buddy. Just pickles. CBO97, my military brother from another mother, says happy hump day to the RSG crew and to you, my friend. And then it updated, so I have to go back and look. Okay, got that. All right. Foreigner says hello there, Mike. It says hello. He didn't say hello. He says hello there, Mike.
Oh, I interrupt you here real quick. Zlor just donated €1.
Yeah.
I think that's €1, right?
I can't tell. I haven't looked yet. Yeah, it's €1. Thank you, Xlor. Let's see. Yeah.
Send in the clowns.
Let's see who else is here. Zombie7469 Texas says, hi guys, go Vader. Yeah, Vader's pretty pimp now.
Vader is pretty awesome. I put him on my arena team, and now my Darth Revan team can beat Gas team. Strangely enough.
Nice. It's so nice. Let's see here. Ed Squed says, hi all. Betty Swallock's visiting London today. Hey Mike. Very nice indeed. Go visit Mike, and then you meet Swear Daughter. Let's see. Anybody else that I missed? No, I think I got everybody right now that I can see. All right, so
I love that one.
Dark Helmets here says, may the swords be with you. Let's see how well you handle it, Lone Star. All right. If I see your name as we pop in, we'll get you squared away, and then we'll rock and roll. All right. So let's get into our roster review today. We do these every day. It's pretty much as many as we can. And today we are doing Der Glitchen Darth Oils. I can't even say that name right. Der Glitzern die Darth Oils profile. They're in Ravenwood. Mike, you must talk in the German accent along with us. So, der Glitzer die Darth Oils.
Ich habe meinen Pass verloren.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds French.
It's the only German I really know,
right.
Which is I have lost my passport.
Oh no! You must have your papers.
The only German I know is HB9 Twinkie.
I don't know. Yes, it's good. Yeah.
I am a Twinkie.
Yes, you are.
Glitzen die Darth Oil.
Cheers for that one. I walked straight into that.
All right, this is too much. This is too much for my mouth. This is too much for my mouth to handle. I'm just going to go Ole. Ole seems nice. Yes, it's good. Yeah.
Glitzen die Darth Oils. The Glitzen die Darth Oils.
Yes, we just go with the Ole. Just the balls, straight balls.
Who sneezed? Foreigners Gesundheit, you know.
Gesundheit to you as well. All right, we're going to do it in our German accents because you've made us say balls. You've made us say balls a lot all of a sudden. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. Let's see. Let's see here. Okay, got it. All right, so let's see what our good friend Ole wants us to talk about. He says, progress, farming tunes, Zetas, tunes to gear, teams before GA. But my mods...
arena's just fallen.
And mods.
Oh, no, it's just one day, isn't it?
All right, so let's look at this. So it's the 3 million GP. He is running Darth Revan. It's fallen significantly. I don't know if that's because he just don't do arena anymore, or... I mean, that was a pretty straight fall. We are running Darth Revan.
Wow, he went from 166 to 339 in one day.
Yeah, so not sure what's going on there, buddy. Fleet Arena, we're doing okay. I would ditch the Mace fleet. I'm not quite sure why we're running Mace as any kind of capital ship, because he sucks butt. I actually kind of like the Throne fleet you were running beforehand, before you get Negotiator, because you have a lot of the Galactic Republic ships, so that's a good sign. We'll look at that as well. All right, so let's look at
I'd ditch Mace and use Chimera, because Chimera is better for you with the team that you're using than Mace. It really is.
Is Darth Revan's 322 speed? You could get a couple more speed out of the Arrow once he takes it up. So what is going on? What's your Passel at? This is where
271.
This is where the rubber meets the road. All right, so we got to go look at your mods, because your Darth Bassi is a little too slow, way too slow. Darth Revan's fine, but boy, oh boy. So yeah. We got Thrawn, but he's on the team just for that. And I see he was running GBA previously to that. All right, let's see where we're going with this. Let's look at this again. We got 3 million. We got Jedi Revan, Darth Revan. Let's see what else we got. Padme. All right, let's go through some of the big hitting teams. Let's look at the big ones here. So we're gonna go to Separatists too. So we know Darth Revan scored away. Let's go to Jedi first. I want to see what his Jedi Revan's looking like. I mean, it's solid. They're gear 12 for 3 million GP. That's fine. He does have Hermit Yoda at 7 stars. That's really nice. Very nicely done. So nothing really wrong there with the Jedi he's got.
Nope.
Nothing wrong there. Let's go to GR. Look at Galactic Republic. I mean, they're solid. He's working on Shock T. She's 6 stars, so continue farming her. I don't see anything really weak or anything there.
Well geared as well.
Padme's missing Zetas. Kenobi's missing. I mean, the Zetas on Padme hurts. But I'm not really seeing anything else. Anakin is gear 11. The Zetas for Padme are kind of important because the call and assist with Anakin and Ahsoka. Padme is really important. So definitely need the Zetas on those characters to make them viable. But overall, the gearing's fine. There's not a problem really there. Let's go to Separatist. Separatists are pretty solid. Geos are getting there. He's got the droids geared 12 with Grievous Relic. So not a problem there. They will eventually need their Zetas as well. I'm not really seeing anything that bad.
Okay, so something there I'm just looking at immediately is that 4-star what? Put the Zeta on him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a priority too. But he does have the 2 Zetas on GBA. That's good.
So what he can do there? Where's GBA?
Gear 11.
So yeah. So obviously GBA needs to get up, but what he can do then is he can slap Watt and GBA into his Sith Empire. So have and go that route and beef up.
Yeah.
And then he can you throw the killed on turn onto BSF, so that will give her a turn meter boost. And so she's lacking in speed at the moment. Obviously we're going to work on getting her speed up if we can, but that would be an option there, just to start climbing arena.
I think that makes sense. Anything else you guys are seeing? I'm not seeing. I mean,
he's in the predicament that he's got lots of tunes that need Zetas, and he's on he's on a constant Zeta grab on everywhere and anywhere.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is join everything that rewards Zetas. And if you can't do the challenges that come through the events, with the Zeta rewards, work on at least one of those squads so that it can. And then, you're just working on Zeta increasing to get these squads more effective.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to go through and pick. I would say I'd actually start with the GR team. I mean, Galactic Republic, I mean, the Padme team is really good. So we need the ones on Padme. I take Anakin to 12, Kenobi, Ahsoka. That team is really good, but it does require the Zetas. So if we're going to start with someone with Zetas, let's start with the Padme team. Then I would go Separatists afterwards. But where do we go from there? Obviously, we're going to be going for the 501st and gas. You are working on ARC Trooper, so that's good. So continue farming ARC Trooper. That's your Cantina farm. So I would slow down a little bit. Let's round out some of this stuff. I mean, the first thing is we don't want to get ahead of our mods. You're a little bit doing that anyway, because you're doing a great job with your characters, but we got to have the mods to match, especially when it comes to speed sets. And we'll go look at those here in a second. But I think when we're talking about like teams that we're thinking about JC, TW, things like that. You've got Revan, you've got Darth Revan, you've got the Padme team. And you've got some Separatists. That's really, really good, right? That's for 3 million GP. That's a solid. Those are solid teams. They need to be rounded out, right? So we need to get the Padme team rounded out. We need to get your Separatists rounded out, right? We need to get your Geonosians kind of squared away, right? The thing that we're working towards is gas, right? That's going to be your next big thing. So we need all your Separatist droids are in a great position because they are already at 12, right? Your team, your team for your Separatists are pretty squared away. Now we'll have to take some higher. Good thing is you got Asajj at Relic, right? She needs her other Zeta as well. B1, you'll take the Relic. He needs his Zeta. B2 needs his Zeta. Magna Guard does not. Jordica, you need the Zeta. So that'll be the team that you'll run. If you're going to do a Relic on someone else, it would be B1 Battle Droid for the Separatists. The other Separatists that I would take up to Relic would be Geonosis Brood Alpha. Take the rest of your Geos to 12, right? And then continue to work on your Watt, your Jango, your Dooku, those kind of characters for farming. The other team that you need to go and round out is your Galactic Republic. And I would do these first and then do the Separatists, right? And that's going to be Padme with her Zetas, Kenobi, Ahsoka, Jedi, Anakin, take him to 12. That team just at gear 12 with the Zetas is a damn fine team because it's Padme, Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka, and 3PO. The other person that you'll have to work on, and this is for the 501st, I would throw in there, is Shock T. Take her to gear 12. Once you get her to 7 stars, and then put her unique Zeta on. You'll need that for the gas event, but the two characters that you'll primarily focus on for relics for the gas event will be Kenobi and Ahsoka. You want Kenobi as beefy as possible, and you want as many, relic 3 on each of them at least. It just helps you get past the gas event easier if you're going to do anything like that. Yeah, and then especially for Phase 4 with Separatist, working on these characters will help you tremendously. Because Phase 4, let's just face it, is a nightmare. Boy, oh boy. It's not good. But if you have the characters, at least those Asajj and B1 relic, with all the Zetas on and stuff, you've got a good fighting chance. You're going to need some RNG, but that'll help you tremendously in getting gas. But I would round those characters out. Let's get the Zetas on. Let's get these characters rounded out. Let's get your Geonosian squared away. That's going to give you the Geos, the Separatist team. Let's look at your Night Sisters real quick. They got a lot of work to do, so we're not going to worry about the Night Sisters. So GR, Separatists, and mainly the Geonosians. Let's work on those teams first, mainly so we can get gas squared away, and then you can get your gas, and then you're going to work on your gas 501st team, right? And then you'll be pretty solid. Because if you have gas, the 2 Revens, Padme, the Separatists, pretty good, man. That's pretty good. After we get that done, we'll go back and look at the teams and what you need to work on next. But let's keep it pretty straightforward with your farm for right now on what you're working on and stuff, and we'll do that.
Yeah, and real quick, though, one thing I want to point out that's a little bit off topic here. Wow. I would recommend for your arena team taking those mods you have on Thrawn, put them on Vader, and put Vader on your arena team.
You could do that. Vader would be a nice addition because he's a beast now. Mm-hmm. I want to go look at your mods because that's another thing that I think is holding us back. Let's see where we're at with mods. So speed secondary. Let's just take a look. Have a nice unicorn there with 25. Have some good 22. We're lacking speed mods and we're lacking speed secondaries. So your plan of action here. Let's scrolling down.
He is doing good though. He's got most of his good speed mods on his arena team, which is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but we are lacking tremendously in speed mods and speed secondaries, and just the nature of the game. So every day, what you need to be doing, my friend, is taking 50 crystals and adding it to your first 144 of mod energy a day and speed sets and pulling speed. Anything once you do 4 dot and below, sell it. If you get any 5 dot mods that have all like a goal that have 4 stats and no speed, sell it. Does not do you any good. Everything else 5 dot you're going to roll. If it doesn't hit speed, sell it. If it does, keep it. You're looking for any grays that have 4 or 5. You're looking for any greens that have 4 or 5, and you're trying to roll both those up to blue. If blue hits into the double digits, keep it. Keep rolling it. If it doesn't, then just you can keep it for now because you do need mods, but just let it sit there for now. But yeah, we need to hard and fast. We need to be pulling mods every day. So your first round 144 plus the 120 you'll get from the 50 will give you enough mods that you'll start adding to your inventory. The second round of 144 you'll get in the day you'll use for slicing mats. Because you're going to need to slice the hell out of some mods. You have a few mods here that are 19 that can go to 20 once you take them to 6E, which is fine. There's not a lot of. There's a couple arrows that are blue that you can slice. There's a one on Padme that you can slice. Maybe you get lucky, and one on Candace. But a lot of your mods
and there's
are gold.
There's a health crit avoidance arrow with 16 speed that he can slice a couple times. He might get a 20 plus on that one too.
I know I just said that, right? Graham, are you listening to
on
anything?
Bigs? You didn't say it was on Bigs.
I just said there's a couple of arrows that are blue. Oh my god. Moving on. Oh my god.
It's gonna be one of those days.
Yes, it is. But yeah, we are sorely lacking. So by you slowing down, working on the Zetas, working on the gear in your team a little bit, let's take a pause. Let's work on those teams. Let's really focus in on our mods. We need those mods, right? Speed mods with speed sets is the name of
what
the
we
game.
need to see you doing every single day is hitting the speed set node every single day.
Well, just once, because that's why I told him to use the 50 crystals, so he gets like 15, 16 mods, right? The second part he needs to slice. And you need to do this every day. And I do it every day. Every day, this is the same thing I'm doing. So I'm not asking you to do something that I don't do every day religiously. And I even show it on the stream. So if I can stream and show my suffering, you got no excuses not to do it. Nobody has no excuse. So if I were to suffer through my
it's
depression,
a necessary evil.
It is. It is totally is a necessary evil. I know Grim does it every day and he hates it. Mike does it every day and he hates it. Right, Mike?
Yep.
So, it's just one of those things. I mean, but this leads to your team's getting better. And you need it for certain characters in each team. 501st, Rex needs it. Darth Revan, it's Darth Revan and Bastila, they need speed. Jedi Knight Revan, it's Jedi Knight Revan, right? I mean, you just start going down the list of these certain teams, they need speed sets because it helps the team do what it needs to do, right? It helps them go first, it helps them get loose and gets their abilities going, and it really makes a huge difference, right? If your Darth Revan and Bastila go before their Darth Revan and Bastila, brother, let me tell you, that is a much easier fight than the other way around. Let me just tell you. It's nice. It's real nice. So I mean, but we don't have the mods to do that. We just are lacking mods. Anything that's not 19 speed or higher, save your 6E for those mods and those mods only, because I know that's a high commodity, high commodity for you. So let's do that. But when it comes to GAC, I think this plan will execute, if you execute it and work on just really focusing on those teams and getting them squared away, will make your GAC a hell of a lot easier. You'll start seeing some better results. It's going to open up some of your teams too. If you can round out GR, you can round out your Geonosians and get your Separatists really squared away. That's 3 solid teams. You had Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, and then we start working our way to 501st. That's some really strong stuff that you can have that gives you some options on offense and defense that'll help you out tremendously. So there's some work to be done. Now, there's no doubt about it. The good thing is you farmed in a way that you've unlocked a lot of the big teams that you should. The path you've taken for your farm it's been spot on. So it's just a matter of just getting some mods, getting some luck on some mods, and just working at it really hard. And then focus on remodding a little bit, getting your teams where they need to be. And we're here to help you after this roster review. Once you see it, then you can ask us questions afterwards. We'll be more than glad to help you. That's what we do here at RSG. So if you have a question about a mod or anything like that, or you're not sure what we're talking about, just message us. We'll definitely get you squared away, man. It's that simple. And am I seeing this right? The mod on Revan and Thrawn are only 12A, so you need to take those to 15. Those need to be level 15. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I just noticed that too.
Oh wow, yeah. So take those mods to 15. Any of these mods that are 12A, just go ahead and take them on. Like that one on Cup is going somewhere else. That's not staying on Cup. So we do need to remod a little bit because you have some mods that are on some characters that just don't need to do it.
That one's a 12 as well.
Mm-hmm.
The one on Bastla's 12. Dude. Holy crap, there's a lot of them that are only level 12.
Yeah. So I think if you follow this plan, it'll help you GAC, it'll help you TW. It's just going to help you out tremendously. So follow that plan. I don't see you in the chat, so I assume that you're going to be watching this later. I haven't seen any questions or you identifying that this is your account. So this is what it is. So this is what you wanted us to cover. This is what we're saying. If you have questions afterwards, then just hit us up and we'll be more than glad to get you scored away. Because there's going to be some work involved in this. But if you stay focused on the teams that we said and then work really hard on your mods, you're only 3 million GP. That's the good thing, is that we got much room to improve. And as you climb up, we can really get this stuff tightened down. I think you're going to be a monster. I think you're going to be in a really good spot. So let's take it one step at a time. Our goal is to eventually work on gas in the 501st. Then once that's done, then we'll start maybe rounding out some other teams and start getting ready. This is way down the line, way down the line. But then we'll start looking at Galactic Legends and all this other stuff. So there's some good stuff here. Okie dokie. And if you would like a roster, yes, go ahead, Reich. If you have something else you'd like to add.
So, yeah, all I was going to say is if he hasn't started already, what he can also do is start creating some loadouts. Because what we're going to get him to is having, sets of mods, aren't we? Sets of 6 mods. And if he makes the loadouts, then he can then transfer them for events and things and beef up other tunes if need be.
Yeah,
because mods transform characters, and so once you've got them, start creating your loadouts now rather than having the headache of later on and a bigger pot to arrange.
Yeah. So, all right. I think that covers everything that he really needed. I mean, that's the thing that we're noticing on here. So, I think that's fine. With that, we're going to say, if you would like a roster review from RSG, all you need to do is send your GG page. Oh, again, shout out to your guilds there, Ole, Ravenwood. Shout out to them. But if you would like a roster review from RSG, it's real simple. All you have to do is send your GG page with something, what you want us to look at, with your questions and things that you want us to focus on, to Finity in our Discord, FINITY. When you do, make sure you give him a day or two to respond. If he doesn't respond right away, that's fine. Message him again. When he does respond, he's going to tell you that you're in the queue. He's going to work out a date and time. So if you can't watch it live or see it live and participate while it's live, you'll know when it happens so you can go back and watch it. And then when that's done, you can go back and ask us questions. You're more than welcome to hit us, anybody of us, and me included, in Discord to ask your questions. That's what we're here to do, is to help you. And then we will get you squared away. It's pretty simple. You don't have to pay us anything. They're always free. And the only thing is, if you want to get done sooner rather than later, you don't wait 7 to 10 days because you really want us to look at it. You can become a green Patreon sponsor on our Patreon of $10 or more, screen level, and then we will bump your roster review to the front of the line. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. All right. That being said, thank you again, Ole, for letting us look at that. And yeah. And if you have, if you have any questions, hit us up, brother. We're here to help you. So.
Actually, he's here. He says, "Now I'm here." Oliver, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name because I'm probably going to get it wrong.
That's Oliver Hideous. Hideous. I butchered that totally. Hideous. I'm gonna say Mike I'm sorry, Heidlauf. I know the Lauf is Hoff, but the first word is Hide, so it's Hideous.
See, I was gonna go Hideous.
Lauf?
Because it's the A there. Yeah.
Okay, so Auf would be Auf. Okay, Lauf. Hideous.
Well, I'm thinking owl was in, sort of AU normally is owl, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
He can tell us. Type it phonetically for us, Oliver.
No,
please.
we'll still mess it up. Yeah, well, that's not going to hurt. We're pretty stupid.
No.
Oliver, we just did your entire roster review, so you can go back and watch it. I didn't know you. You said, "Now I'm here." I didn't know that was you, brother, but we did cover everything you wanted. So if you want to go back and watch it and see what we said, then that's fine. Just message me directly in Discord. We can get you squared away. Because I don't want you to stop.
Any extra questions that you have,
fire away.
Hit us up on Discord.
Hit us up on Discord. We'll get you squared away, brother. Absolutely. Unless you were listening and it's just now you're here. But if you have any questions, fire them away now. We can answer those while we're doing this now. So let me know if we see any questions from Oliver the Grim.
First, go spend some credits and sort those 12As out.
Yeah, we got some work to do. All right. Let's get back into the game. All right. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, we got Galactic Bounties today. Let me do that. I'm gonna get the questions up. Actually, you know what? Before we do all that crap, let's go set our GAC defense.
So of course now you can 3-star that Galactic Bounty.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go do that. I've already 3-starred because I've got the Bounty Hunters of Hell.
Yeah. I ran my 4-star grief today.
Yeah. So the teams I'm going to put are the same teams we did before. I'm just going to try to remember them all. Holdo's going on defense. Let's do the. Let's see. We need a Geonosian, and by the name of Sunfact to get his monkey ass in there. And then we're going to go. Let's see. We need resistance. And this is it's been a banner killer. And then we'll have Poe coming on with defense, and then I want. Old Republic, we'll put you on there, and then Scoundrel, where are you? We'll put Lando's Falcon in there. There we go. That's our fleet. Not gotten any holes, but I've seen a lot of reinforcements coming in, which tells me that it's taken away a lot of banners, and we can see by the scores that it's done a pretty good job. All right, we already know what's going down south. They don't have a Galactic Legend. I do have a Galactic Legend. So Ray, get your ass in there. Well, you know what this is going. I do have a Vader, but I'm going to keep him for offense.
No, does he have a Vader?
He might. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But I don't know if he's gonna. It's gonna. Yeah. Regardless, it's time to put them down. So we're gonna put them there with R2D Toa and Holdo. This team has really worked out well for us. 2 Hero Fins, R2D2 and Holdo. R2 leaves Holdo there, and Ray keeps buffing her, and people said this team's a pain in the ass. And they fought it, and they can't beat it, with using everything that they can throw at it. So I like it. I like it a lot.
You need to relic that R2.
Well, I've reliced like 8,000 other characters that I didn't want to. So yeah, eventually.
No, I know, but he's one that really does benefit.
I know, but I just can't
shares the love.
I got a new Luke, and I got to finish Han first. Mm-hmm. I'll do. And then I'm trying to go for Kylo Ren. You know what I'm saying? It's like poor R2 just sitting there like, what about me? I'm like, I'd like to, buddy.
I haven't even put my video out of finally getting. I finally got my first ultimate. Slapped it on Kylo the other day.
So let's put this team down on defense. And then I'll put the Night Sisters down here with these guys. So we'll just put our Night Sister team down. Simple stuff. I used to put Bounty Hunters here, but now that my Bounty Hunter team is so stupid, it's like, okay.
Are you not doing the Vader and the Bounty Hunter challenge?
I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about?
There's one of the feats this time round is win a battle with Darth Vader, Boba, Dengar, IG-88.
We might do that. We'll see. We will, but I mean,
we don't need their scum. There it is. Oh,
I mean,
that's it.
we'll see what they put on defense, but yeah. All right, up top, we know what's coming down. We got Grievous coming down. We'll go to Separatists, and then we'll put Grievous, B1, B2, Old Watt, and Magna Guard. That's a fun little team to deal with. And then we're going to put the First Order team. We'll put Kylo Ren, General Hux. We are going to put Sith Trooper. He's gear 11. I do have everything maxed on him. And then who else? Executioner.
He's.
And I wonder if I should put
a good character.
If I should put Officer or Kylo Ren Mast. We could go Stormtrooper.
I think. See, I'm more tempted to say Kylo Ren just for the TM.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, so that's the team we'll put there. It's a good team, strong team. I like the team. Let's use the team. All right, so they're there, and then I'm trying to remember what else we put up top here. Did we put Geonosians down? I think we did. Yeah, we did put Geonosians down here. All right, so we'll put Geonosians down.
Seen Padrunga saying about, as Michael Caine would say, my cocaine.
Michael Caine.
My name is Michael Caine.
My name's Michael Caine. And what I
and I'm a nosy neighbour.
Michael Caine.
And not a lot of people know that.
Master Wayne. All right, so we'll put Geonosians there. So that's a pretty solid defense. Defense in the south. And then I think we put a scoundrel team in the bottom. I'm trying to remember like who we put down here.
What did you say?
What did you say? Should have taken a screenshot, but I didn't. Oh my god. What did I put?
What's up, Ranger?
Oh god. Oh jeez. Hi, Grande. Hi, Grande.
Hi, Ranger.
Hi, Grande.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Grande. How you doing?
What's up, Graham?
Good afternoon, Grande.
Isn't it still morning for you?
Technically, yeah.
I'm going to put a team in the back here. Let's see, what is...
Captain Han doesn't have a lead. You want to switch?
Yeah. Let's put Brolo, Captain Han, Lando, Veteran Smuggler, Chewbacca. They're all relic. They're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Just need one
Why
more.
not?
Look. Might as well. I'm not going to use them. Let's see. Rebels.
Oh, wouldn't you put Veteran Han in there?
He's only gear 8. You know, so,
that's why you wouldn't put him in there.
Who else am I going to put in?
I was actually able to finally beat Ness Node for the Galactic Bounties. Thank you, Mando. Disintegrated Nest. It was awesome.
I could put Stormtrooper on in here. I need a tank anyway.
Would Band or Chewie work in there?
I'm going to use him on a scoundrel team I'm going to put back here. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
Exo says use Malak. Get out of here. Get out of here, Exo.
Doc Ravage says Baze.
What about Scarif?
I don't think he's that geared. No, he's not.
Scarif's always a naughty one.
He is, but
Sod keeps reviving.
I'm gonna have 2 Hans
You
in
know,
here.
I was just
He's
thinking.
like a light side zombie.
It's a nice team. We'll go Stormtrooper
They
Han,
need to give
Veteran,
us-
Captain Han, Lando, Rebel, Leia. That'll be a nice little surprise for them. It's like, well, I got these relic characters, I'm not going to use them. Put them on defense. It's like, okay.
You know, I was just thinking there is one character we could use in this game. I mean, Stormtrooper Han needs his buddy, Stormtrooper Luke.
Oh god.
All right, scoundrels will go with Kira.
Oh god. Stormtrooper Luke, the dyspraxic Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I will do this.
I mean, he
Kira-
doesn't even have to be a meta character. Just be a synergize with Stormtrooper
Yeah,
Han.
we'll
There
save
you go.
Nast and we'll put Kira, L3, Vandor, Zalbar, and Mission as a team. That's pretty solid team. 2 taunts, Mission, Yeah, it'll be good. Pain in the ass team to deal with. So if they get past that. So we got the relic crap rebels in the back with Juan. Oh, Lord. So there we go. Oh, Jesus.
Hang on, there's a problem
Hey,
there.
let me know if that holds for you. Let me know if they get to hold.
Well, that's if they get through Ray. You know? Oh, God.
Rolo and Cold Han didn't have their Zetas.
No! Why would I put that on them? Shame on you, Mike.
Farm Boy.
Hey, I did that for charity. Those two haven't been offered for charity. They ain't getting the damn
Well,
Zetas.
I mean, Ranger, you never did do anything for the 5,000 subscribers.
I never
Oh, there you
said
go.
I would. And it sure the hell ain't going to be that
Let
shit.
me ask you this. Did you put both Zetas on Farm Boy or just one?
Just the one. I don't think he has one.
I thought he had two Zetas.
Does he have two?
Yeah, he's got two.
Oh, yeah. I've only done the one, yeah, so.
He's got his lead, and then he's stacking a fence.
There's
one.
only so much I can take, and I'm not wasting Zetas on them. I just put the one on Vader and, the ones on Luke. I mean,
I'm still 10 Zeta mats away from merciless massacring everyone on my shop.
I mean, no. Just no.
Yes.
No. I'm not putting that damn Zeta on them.
I'll probably be able to.
I mean, one day I
Vader
will.
Tomorrow.
One day I will, but not right now. No. It's not part of the plan. Forget that. I'm just not doing it. No. It's wrong. Just, ugh, good Lord.
Can we timestamp and save this? Play it back to him in like 2 weeks' time when he's been forced by the community to.
They can yell and scream all they want. I'm not bowing down. Now someone donated $1,000 to ACS and said, "Hey, Zeta," I would like, okay, we'll do it. But,
You know something I just thought about?
oh God. What?
Jedi Luke does not have synergy with his other selves.
You just now coming to that realization.
I mean, well,
I understand that.
No. But I mean, like, how does he not have synergy with his other selves? Like, you could put all the Hans on the team, and they're all scoundrels, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean,
So, like you could have one with. They all at least are scoundrels. You can't put all the Lukes on one team and have them synergize.
Nope.
Like, how does Jedi Luke not have synergy with Farm Boy Luke? Like, aren't they the same person? Let me tell you, I synergize great with myself at about 25. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Like, I synergize perfectly with that guy.
Yeah, but Jedi Luke had speech marks, special time with Yoda, and the other two didn't.
I hate you all right now.
You've seen those videos of Yoda on his back, huh?
I mean, just hate.
I was just thinking about the fact that you can't put two Lukes on a team and have them be like a little. Like,
you can put two Lukes on the team. You can put Commander and Farm Boy. They work together.
Oh well, you're right. You could put Commander and Farm Boy on the same team. That works. But you can't put the newest version we got and any of the other versions together.
Nope.
Just
like that seems wrong.
With this mess?
We need like a faction called the Luke faction, so we can put them together.
Oh my God.
What faction are you running? I'm running Luke's in Arena.
Yeah.
Oh, what faction are you
run...
running? You're running Hans. Okay, great. What faction are you running? I'm running
stars.
I'm running
Yeah,
Chewie.
you can run Hans with leads. You've got a choice of leads, I believe, on Wookiees.
All right, moving on to questions. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan H's first question says, who besides Jedi Knight Revan do you recommend for beating Newt teams on defense? You can go with Rebels, Luke, Han, Chewie, because you get to shoot first, especially if they got like a Watt on there. Just kill the crap out of Watt and then just...
You can go with JTR even.
JTR is good.
JTR Resistance.
Yeah, Resistance is good. There's a lot of teams that can beat the crap out of Newt. I mean, I use Bounty Hunters because they ignore taunt and stuff like that, and then you just kill Newt. He can't revive. It's like, suck it. Like, oh, did you die and can't come back? Oh, I'm sorry. That's
right. But I'm trying to talk about a free-to-play team, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
Like a free-to-play team that's kind of older. You can run a JTR team and beat a Newt team because you'll beat the turn meter. And if you're running BB-8, you can Ray BB-8 freaking Fen that thing, and potentially Dooku is really squishy even at like Relic 4. Potentially you've killed Dooku before he even wins.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting into GW. I want to run something with Vader. Who should we run with Vader? Let me look.
Yeah, you should run Vader on offense because Vader on defense is a steaming pile of crap.
All right, we're doing GW, so I want to run Vader with something. Who should we run him with?
Oh, I thought you were doing GAC. I was like, oh my god.
Just like Palpatine and see who else can we throw in there.
Just do Vader by himself.
You need to do
Vader and Watch. There you go.
Wait, Vader and who?
Vader's Ron, Short Trooper, and Malik, and IPD.
That's not fun.
No.
You do Vader, Kermit, Yoda, and Watt.
No, it's GW.
No, you do Vader, Tarkin.
Let's go all Empire here. We'll go Vader lead.
Vader, Tarkin,
Critic.
TIE Fighter pilot.
Hold on. Krennic's not even close to being ready. I'll put IBD in there, and then we'll go Tarkin. Yeah. We don't need a tank.
And the tank is Shore Trooper.
No, Stormtrooper, come on, man. Come on. It's
Shore Trooper.
No way.
No, because Shore Trooper heals.
Yeah, let's do that.
But you got to but it's Vader. You got to put him with the Stormtrooper.
Actually,
come on, man.
I put Stark in there too because he does crit damage up and crit chance up for Vader.
Excuse me. What tanks were present when Vader went batshit crazy, and this is assigned to? Huh? Where was he? Huh? Where?
Well, actually, Vader was on Mustafar.
Yeah.
Vader was on Mustafar with Obi-Wan when he went batshit crazy. The first time.
Rogue One. Oh, yeah. But that's what they're saying this is. This is from Rogue One, the end of Rogue One.
By the 20th time, who's counting, Mike?
All right, moving on to questions from people that I actually want to talk to. All right. Bill Butler question. Since Kylo got his buff, I'm having a hard time beating him in arena with my ultimate Ray. Can you please give me some advice as I'm getting frustrated? Thank you. I mean, for me...
What's he trying to beat?
Kylo. So the first thing I do is I'm running a Jedi Revan team. So the first thing I do is it's mod dependent, but my Jedi Revan goes and I burn down Red Lobster Trooper. If they're getting loose before you're getting loose, then you need to check your mods. Because you need your Jedi Revan in arena to get that. You got to keep Red Lobster Trooper from going out there because damage from Kylo is going to be going on. I always protect Hermit Yoda. I use him on that team, and then I save my ultimate. If Kylo's not in his ultimate, I'm waiting, right? Because and then just burning down Red Lobster Trooper, and then I'm going after Hux, right? Got to get those guys off the field. And I'm using my big hits in the beginning to do that. Because the team I'm running is Gas, Jedi Revan, Rey, Hero Finn, and Hermit Yoda. So call and assist, everything, burn down Red Lobster Trooper, and then I'm going after Hux. Now, if their team's going way before yours, because they've got the 30 speed now, you need to look at your mods, right? And then see, if Jedi Revan goes, like, for me, it's Rey, Finn, Rey, because I use my turn meter on Rey. But Jedi Revan's right after that, and he's going right after Red Lobster Trooper. So think about it that way. I don't know what team you're using. If you're using a straight traditional resistance team, it's going to be a lot harder. So yeah. Any suggestion from Mike or anybody else? Ray, anything? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, try that out. But send me some pictures.
So Finity's saying Vader Gas, JKA, EP, Sid.
Wait, so what?
But I don't know whether... actually, I realised I think that was regarding your GW, not...
Oh, he wants me to go the all Anakin combination. Oh, okay. All right, let me look here. Let's change this out a little bit.
If you don't have Ray, you can always just use a Padme team.
Let me look here.
And beat Kylo.
So let's take this, and this. I need gas. I
want to try it. I saw someone using Shaq T earlier. I'm using the JKR Luke gas.
Oh, Gear 11 Sidious. It's never been touched in a long time.
Hermit Yoda and Old Ben at the moment. That's working for me.
In what?
Yeah, Exo, the reason that I didn't recommend that team is because that's probably going to get nerfed. I'm sorry, it is.
Because, yeah.
Well, the team's not going to... Hold on. Let's think about this for a minute. What they're going to do is they're going to end up changing Kylo's AI, right? More than likely.
Something's got to change. You know what? I scrolled through my rankings yesterday in Arena, and I shit you not, there was a Gear 12 Darth Vader climbing.
Well, I don't think
you see you've got Gear 12 Vaders taking on Relic Kylos. It's like, what?
Well, I don't know how. Yeah, they're taking down Rays. I mean, for me, the Vader versus Ray thing is more crazy than the fact that you can jack around with a Padme team and beat Kylo. But here's the deal: if they change Kylo's AI, right, where he doesn't focus target fives, then here's what'll happen. That means now that team is susceptible to straight gas. If they change the interaction somehow between Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and fives, then potentially straight gas beats Supreme Leader Kylo Ren teams again. Right?
Yep.
You see, they got a tricky one there, haven't they?
No matter which way they do it, there is a counter.
They're going to upset people.
They're going to upset people, and there's a counter out there for it. And that's why it's okay. That's why I don't have a problem with the team, and I don't have a problem with how they want to do it. Because either way, you will figure out a counter for it. There is not going to be a team that you cannot beat with another team that's not a mirror. There's going to always be at least one good counter for every team. Otherwise, all of a sudden now, what happens? Well, guilds just put 50 of whatever that team is on defense, and each of them sits there and stands and looks at each other in TW.
That's it. It's walls of JKRs or Darth Rev and Sith Empires, wasn't it?
Yeah. We didn't up with two walls. What's your front two walls? Oh, well, mine's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with Malak. What's yours? Oh, it's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren with Malak. Okay, great. Thanks for trying in TW. Play again next week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right?
The only
they
variation
can't do that. It'd break the game.
All right. Getting back into the questions.
2 tanks or 1.
All right.
I'm sorry, Ranger. I got excited.
I know. You do these things. Darth Science says, question: while I'm thoroughly enjoying and thankful to CG for the Vader rework, I'm a little upset that Kylo keeps getting reworked, yet Rey hasn't been touched. Should CG balance Rey too? Well, they haven't done anything with her yet. I mean, maybe they haven't really
needed to, though, have they?
Yeah, she's still pretty solid. I mean, she's stupid good. You know, we'll see. We got to see how the interaction plays. I mean, Vader's only been out a couple days. Let's see how it all plays out, right?
It's not a guaranteed win either.
Right. So
you got to mod it right.
Yeah, mods are a big part of that too. But let's see how it plays out. I mean, Kylo was underperforming, and I don't think anybody's going to argue about that. But when they first came out, right, Kylo was underperforming Rey.
Totally agreed.
And now it's brought it back in even playing field. But I still climb to 1 in arena every day, or 2 when it's my one too. So
if Vader is so overpowered, why is Rey still in the complete top 10 of my arena? You know, why isn't Vader there?
I mean,
everybody's shard is shard dependent, right? You could have a shard that the top 50 people are all running Kylos. You could have a shard where the top 20 people are all running Reys. You know, you could have a shard where you've only got 2 or 3 of each. Everybody's shard is like super independent of each other, especially at this time. But It is a great team. Worst case scenario, the GL Ray team is the 4th best team in the game right now. Worst case scenario.
And it's not.
I think it's number 2 right now.
I agree with Grande.
I think
unless you have God mods, the Vader counter is not going to work.
So here's the thing.
I don't know. You just have to have really good con, and it doesn't work on defense, right? Ranger, you beat the crap out of a Vader team every time you go up against it, right?
I've had nobody in my shard is using it. So I mean,
okay.
There's a reason why they're not using it because it's just not going to. I mean, on defense, it's going to get destroyed, and that's the thing. So in arena, but. I mean, look, I can only look at the data and the stats and the numbers and stuff and tell you that Kylo and Rey are sticking around for a while. These are these counters, but it's just like back in the day with Gas, right? You know, there were teams that could counter it, but they, like Padme and maybe Darth Revan, but it's still Gas. Gas is still Gas. It's not a guarantee, right? So, I mean, we'll have to wait and see how it plays out, right? I do think the 5s thing with Kylo is kind of, funky, but I think your top tier is Rey and Kylo, and then I think your next tier down is 3 teams. I think it's Vader, Gas, Luke are in that tier. And then after that, you've got your Revan, your Padme, your Jedi Knight Revan. You start seeing a tier system to some of these teams. So, but it'll all shake out, and we'll see in the end. All right, let's get to the next question. Snitchy Poochie says, question, is Vader lead more viable than Pop lead now with his rework? Haven't Zeta his leader ability as of yet. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm running them right now, but I still prefer Palpatine.
It can be if you have good mods.
Yeah, I prefer Palpatine lead still. It's just so good.
It's all about the TM, isn't it? And also what you're facing against the Rey team. Quite often, there's a lot of Jedi's in there, and
the AI. Look at this. Keeps attacking.
Yeah, don't run Palp lead if they got Hux on the team. You're not going to get a TM gain, right? Because Hux unique basically nullifies characters like Rex and Palpatine, right? Mm-hmm. So it doesn't make any sense to do that. Again, you got to look at what you're fighting.
All right. Nathan H. question: what is a C grade team that's better on defense than on offense? Oh wait, no. What is a C grade team that's better on defense than Old Republic? I've run Bounty Hunters for a long time. They're not a C team though, for my opinion. With Bosk and Django. The card team you can actually mix it up. If you want to put Kira, Vandor, like the one I put down, that's a team that I think is
Geonosians, I would say at this point, are a C-grade team that's better than Old Republic.
Yeah. If you put the Old Republic team down, it's got to be in the back, and it's got to. You just know that if they get to that team, if they've got like Vader or Palpatine sitting there, you're going to die.
Night Sisters is a C-grade team that's better on defense than Old Republic.
Yeah.
Using Geos against the Newt squad, it always cracks me up. The fact that they all do group attacks every time they cleanse.
There's some
they reverse it onto a Newt squad.
Newt with Dooku and like Nest and Droideka or whatever, right? That's a C grade team that's better than Old Republic on defense.
Yeah,
I'm sure I can think of others. Shock T and Leftover Clones is better.
If a well geared modded Phoenix team can actually, I know we laugh about it, but
General Grievous and the Separatist clones are a better C tier team on defense than Karf and Old Republic.
Oh, RSG Dodge 515 just donated $5. Says just checking in on the old hump day.
Hump day. Thank you, Dodge. Very much appreciated, my friend. Let's see here. Dodge has been working hard on his mods. He's doing a good job. Let's see. What else? Any three says question. Speaking of money, Mike, are they still using euros in England or sticking to pounds only? Last time I was there, they were accepting both. What's the deal, Mike?
Hey, I have no idea.
It's a good question.
We're just contactless, but I mean everything I pay for is pound sterling. I mean we're leaving the EU, isn't it? Apparently.
Hey, Mike, can you tell me what is the difference between a pound and a quid?
What?
Nothing. They're the same thing.
Yeah.
Why do you have two names
for the same thing?
Why do you have two names for the same thing?
Well, it's like us. It's like money and cash.
Yeah. And it's like street talk or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then you get, was it a pony? Is £25?
A pony is 25 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah, a ton is 100. I think a monkey is 500.
What, are you serious? You actually have a name for you call your money monkeys and ponies?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It's like over here in the States, you know, it's a dollar bill, but it's also called a buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it going to cost me? It's going to set you back a monkey, mate. All right.
You know, how much is it?
Now, what would happen if you said it's gonna set you about a monkey, and the guy opens his satchel and pulls out a monkey?
All right, we're moving on. I knew this was going to happen. Grande's retardedness is coming through. All right, moving on. I'm moving on to the question. Shut your mouth. Doc Ravage. Next question from Doc Ravage. Jesus Christ. Oh, question. Do you think they were sitting on the Vader rework for a while, or do you think that we are finally seeing the results of their code rework they've supposedly been working on? Well, that's a good question. I don't think they were working on Vader. I don't think they were sitting on that. I think they was.
I bet you though, wasn't it?
They were sitting on it for 2 years. Oh,
for
I bet
2 years.
No, on a Vader rework for a year.
Actually, you know, I bet you this is the product of their new coding.
It's
a year. So. I'm going to tell you, they've been sitting on this Vader rework for 13 years.
They picked a good time to bring his ass out. That's all I gotta say. It did good. Good timing on CG's part. Perfect timing, especially with what they've been saying with Empire and all this other stuff, and with the Luke event. Yeah, it's a good call. Good call, CG. I gotta give it to him. Steve E says, question, did you find an everyday use for the useless tunes we were forced to relic for Jedi Knight Luke?
Nope.
No. Yeah, they are on the back line of my GAC team as a fun team just to put down. I don't use Captain Han or Rolo or just don't use them. I mean, Wampa I use. I mean, you know,
I see it all the time.
You
go to someone's back wall, and what do you see? And you're like, oh look, it's leftover resistance. Yeah. Oh look, it's leftover first order. Yeah. Right? They're running a Phasma team back there, or a Finn lead.
Yep.
Right, and or they're running Rolo. Right,
yep.
And you're like, I know where that team came from. Okay.
Who would set Rolo defense on their back wall, though? Who, eh? Who?
Me. I just did, yeah. Right here. This guy.
I don't know who would set that.
This guy right here.
Whatever it is, they won't be Kyber next time.
Yes, I never get Kyber, except all the time. Good call, Grande. Your insightfulness is proven again. CPO 97. He says, I've been using Darth Revan in Arena. Just got gas at 7 stars. Very nice. Should I switch over? I'm right at the switch of JC Division, so if I update gas, I'll go to Division 2 and not sure if I want to. I wouldn't switch over until you get gas fully zated and Relic 7. He's most effective then. Just wait. Just keep using Darth Revan until he's ready to go completely.
It's super effective.
And it's got to be super duper effective. Darstein 1972 question. Had to give CG 2 for 2 so far with Jedi Luke and Vader rework. Can they make it 3 for 3 with the road ahead? Boy, would that be something else right there. Boy, let me tell you.
Yeah, that would.
They blow our pants off the water and be like, God damn it.
It's kind of aligning for them doing something like that, isn't it?
Everything comes in threes, right?
Kaya, they forgot to give Vader last Father's Day, so they'd leave it for this one. It's a good call, Kaya. They forgot about my gift last Father's Day. They're like, oh, Christ, we got to get Ranger squared away. Let's see here. Revenator question, can we get a Grande Wisdom word of the day?
don't shirt where you eat.
Right.
Yeah. That stinks, Grande.
No, I just mean don't eat food off of your clothing. Don't shirt where you eat. Come on, man.
Okay. Temple question: was Grande dropped on his head as a child? Yes, multiple times.
Oh man,
Rongo.
I don't think I was ever.
Yeah,
I wasn't ever jumped on. I was. Oh no, I was not dropped on my head.
Yeah, let's go with that. Sure, that never happened. Bad Rongo question: can we get a Mike Hunt Cockney word of wisdom of the day?
Okay, so I'm going to plagiarize here
from
Lockstock, and if the milk tastes sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it.
God. Let's never do that segment again. All right. Finity question from Oli. Oh, okay. You mean after 25 minutes that I should swap Vader with Thrawn if I should I Zeta his new ability? Yes. Yes, you
definitely.
should.
He is a monster, dude.
Yeah. Do it
will
3 days ago.
Arena more than Thrawn will.
Do it now. Get to the
Come on. What are you waiting for, Ollie? Quit fucking around. All right, Adele question: can Gear 11 Imperial Pro Droid work with the Vader lead versus Galactic Legends? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yes, it's a support character.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's there for the dispel.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's just got to have the Zeta on it.
I'd rather use Scion for his dispel than Probe Droid.
It's got to have the Zeta.
All right, next question from Thane Kyrell. Question: hey, Thane, what's going on, brother? When is the next fleet meta coming? Oh, your guess is as good as mine. We got some more tanks coming into the game before we start seeing
soon PM.
Yeah, soon.
I mean, we're basically running 2 fleet metas right now, right?
It's either Malevolence or
I'm running 1.
Or
Malevolence
or Negotiator.
Right?
But
I mean,
we need way more offensive ships. The tanks, they need to round out the tanks for each fleet, and then we need help. There's a lot of fleets that need some love from some more ships. So it's gonna. I don't know. We'll see.
Negotiator mirrors are awful. They are
so annoying,
tedious, and drawn out.
All right,
Kipper
Snack question: Should I Zeta Vader's lead now too? I have 30 Zeta saved up, so cost isn't an issue. I did his
unless you plan on using him as a leadership. Don't.
Yeah. There's other ones.
I put a Zeta on his leader like forever.
I know. That's the only reason why I had it, because I was using him.
That's the only reason why I had it.
Kaya,
for a hot minute,
I did it for the ship.
Kaya says, "Don't
for a
change."
hot minute, way back in the day, he was a good lead for like a week and a half. Remember?
Like I don't remember. Yeah, it's too long ago. Kaya says, "Don't change the fleet meta. Leave the fleet alone." Hey, people, leave those fleets alone.
I want to run.
All alone is just another ship in the wall.
So I want to run Finalizer.
Kai says it's easy crystals if you focus on fleet because the fleet and band never changes. It's a good call. It's a good call, Kai. That's why she's cabbing.
I love it. It's so easy, bro, with this fleet meta.
And then finally, Alexander Bryan says, any ideas on how CG can incorporate our entire roster into a new game mode? I don't know. Or when will they make GSC contain more teams or extra fleet in GSC? If like it can create more variety. We'll see. The fleet's not ready for us to get additional fleets. They're just not ready.
I would agree. I agree with Ranger.
It's just not ready yet. Now, if they do add more stuff, then fine. Then by all means, do something.
They need to add like 20 ships, man.
Yeah, it's some work to be done. I'm interested to see what the new game mode is. If they put a new game out, and I've said this, I said this road ahead. I mean, if they really want to blow the doors off the wall, they really need to be something that can incorporate everybody. Everybody, not just pay to play, but free to play, can play this event mode, whatever it's going to be.
And I'll tell you what we don't need. We don't need a whole nother system, a whole nother farming system.
No, God, no, please. We've got plenty of those right now. We are overloaded.
We don't need a relic system. We don't need a freaking ground wars. Surprise, ground wars, mofo. We don't need any of that stuff, right? I mean,
we need new content in the Get store.
Well, too bad, because soon there's going to be relic abilities, and you're going to have to do like you did with the Galactic Legends and farm special things to get.
Well, that's fine. That's a progression of the relics and stuff. I don't but it's more grind. That just adds to the grind that's already there. But I don't want an additional grind added on already to the grinds we have already. That's brand new that we have to go. Okay, now we have to work on this as well. Yay! Yeah, more grinding.
And now we have a ground. Now we have Ground Wars Arena, which is after Fleet Arena. I mean, we don't need anything like that. I mean, you guys are like, oh, we want a game mode. The thing is, we want a game mode, but we want certain things on it. And we want it to definitely not be other things, right?
Yeah, we don't want it to be a raid. We don't want to rehash the raids. We don't want another goddamn TB. I mean, Jesus Christ, please, no. But anything else I'm open for. Make it fun, make it different, make it exciting.
I like in the tier 1 and 2s that they've added on to the assault battles.
I mean, yeah, do that.
Can I just tell you, why don't they add like a whole nother level to the light side, dark side PvE missions, and a whole nother level of Cantina missions, and a whole other level of fleet missions? I mean, I would be fine if they added extra levels, like an extra 4 or 5 levels to both of those.
Sure, do that.
I would be like, oh, I would be like, okay, that's cool. I would be, you know what? I'd be great. I would be great if we had, if they made TW have a right normal way to run a GW, and then a hard mode to run in GW.
Sure, right? I'm down with that too.
I would be
do all that.
I'm just saying there are certain things that we would be, but then if they told us, surprise, now besides ships and characters, now we have ground combat as well.
I would
there's
be
an
upset.
Extra arena. There's an extra arena, and we have a whole new table, and now the Ewoks have their little flying ship.
Oh no!
And you could drive an
Grande, I would like you to stop talking now, please.
The one I would love them to do is to add layers to the challenges.
Yeah, they can add layers
and start giving us some of the,
I think those are great suggestions. Added hard cheer for GW. I think adding more battles to light side, dark side for more nodes is good. I think the daily challenges
we'd be okay with. Some new content we would not be okay with.
Yeah, that what you just mentioned. Never speak of it again, Grande.
You know that Thane actually does make an interesting thing there. It would be cool if we had another arena.
Sure,
like maybe give us. Cool. Remember when they were doing the squad arena tournaments? Do something like that with like
those squad arena tournaments were so bad, dude.
Well, they were bad because of the cheaters, but I mean,
no, they were not bad because of the cheaters. They were bad because 2 players were spending $700 fighting each other and not sleeping for 4 hours, so that one of them could get a 6-star shore trooper and the other one could get a 7-star shore trooper. That's why it was
failing
bad.
to see the bad thing about this, though.
But
not sleeping for 4 hours.
You mean 24 hours?
Not sleeping for 4 days. Go ask Riemann Azab about how it worked out when he was going up against.
Someone had a suggestion about like this tower system where you go in and you progress and you keep going and it gets more difficult and you get rewards from it. I thought that was a great idea and suggestion. We're never gonna get. They said we're never getting sandbox mode. That's unfortunate because I think it's a stupid move. They think they can't make money off that, but they can, because if people are working on stuff, they will want to improve their teams and spend money. I mean, but yeah, I think that, the tier system would be really cool if they added more stuff.
Do the Tower of Trials, Jedi or Sith, are your team,
or you can use any team and you just go in there.
Mode.
Yeah, you just and make it an endless mode. The better you do, the higher you progress. Some rewards given out like that. I think hard node style for GW would be cool. I think the light side, dark side, additional battles.
You could do a world. You could do a world boss thing where every player that plays the game logs in and does damage, and at the end of the month, the guys that do the most damage get, you get different tiers of damage.
Yeah, it'd be fun. There's a lot of stuff that they can do, but not if they put out another TB or raid. I'm going to be really upset.
Rogue One Master.
Another raid. another. I'm not too upset about it if we got a different raid.
I would be, because it's lazy. We need something different. We need something, and with their lack of communication stuff, and and just they're knocking it out of the park. And I think with the Jedi Luke event was incredible. I think the rework on Darth Vader is incredible. And if they announce some stuff like that, like we mentioned, and not a new TB or raid, and something new and exciting, man, they're going to be doing pretty damn well, in my opinion. That's what I want to hear and stuff, right? But we'll see what happens. That's if we're assuming we are going to get the road ahead this week. I mean, it's Wednesday, for Christ's sakes, the 24th of June, and we still haven't got the road ahead.
We might not get the road ahead, because
I know, and then that's again.
Done. But the crazy part is they could have already done a road ahead and just talked about Luke and Vader, and then had another road ahead about whatever they're doing now.
I don't know. I mean, someone said,
I don't understand.
Someone said it yesterday or the day before. Like, imagine if they had put the road ahead and talked about that Luke and Vader were coming.
Exactly.
And all that stuff. That would have been freaking phenomenal.
That was me. Oh. That was Grande. That was an amazing.
Yeah, one bright moment.
That was an amazing point from Grande Patron, your friend. Remember?
Well, let's not get crazy, Grande.
Do you ever listen to what I actually say?
Well, no, because 99% of the time I have to weed through the crap for that one nugget that I'm just like, wow, the idiot savant.
Hey, look, if you want to weed through and find my nuggets, by all means, they're ready for you.
I have no choice. You just keep crapping everywhere, and I have to figure out what's crap and what's not. Just shit coming right out your mouth. It's like word salad sometimes. Like, what the hell? All right, so with that, we're going to call this one done. We got to get ready. We're going to take a break. We'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern with our VIPs for the free stream. And then at 8 o'clock p.m., we will have the longest running live stream in the community. It's Wednesday, it's 8 p.m. I encourage you guys to join us. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. That's always important. With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for stopping in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And last thing is, make sure you good luck in your TWs, good luck in your GACs. And then we'll be back tomorrow for lunch stream for we'll do our GAC and do all that fun stuff. And I'll do his GAC tomorrow. That'll be even more fun stuff. But last thing I'll say is wash your hands, keep your social distancing, wear your gloves, wear your mask. You got to do it, guys. Be safe out there. The COVID-19 is not something you want to dig around with. So with that, we're going to call this one done. So have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys later. Peace.